Lionel Richie's daughter. Sofia got married over the weekend in the south of France in a lavish ceremony. Lionel was seen outside the ceremony with Sofia before walking her down the aisle to her British music executive groom. Now, Sofia's sister, Nicole, helped her get ready and wrote, "I love you more than anything" on Instagram. Sofia, who is 24, wore 3 different custom Chanel dresses. This one for the ceremony, one for the rehearsal dinner, and then a mini dress and veil for the reception. And judging by this video of Sofia dancing, it looks like the bride had a great time. Now, Tori, you know wedding dresses better than anybody. You know weddings better than anybody. Tell the viewers why, and then I need your opinion.
Okay. She aced the hello. Isn't that Lionel?
Yeah.
That's funny.
That was more of Adele.
Adele, I know, I didn't want to get it confused. Thank you for saying that. But let's start with the first one, the halter. It shows a huge class to have your neck being covered, but then a little bit of sexiness on the back. Then look carefully. She's got, I believe, either gloves or sheer dots of glitter. This is rehearsal dinner time to have fun, and then this killed me. It's got a 60s mod look, looks fantastic. She just looks polished. She looks classy. And Lionel looked fantastic walking his little girl down the aisle.
You didn't tell the viewers why you know wedding dresses.
Oh, I sold wedding dresses for
She's been married 14 times.
For 3.5 years. I have 18 husbands. Yeah, right. But I can really, I think, and I regret mine. I always have regretted mine. So I always am looking at which one, did it match that personality? This was stunning.
I loved your wedding picture.
I can't. I wish it were different. I wish it were different.
What are you
Sofia Richie.
What are you I know you got married in a courthouse, so is this way too lavish for you?
I'm thinking, and this is cynical in a way. Listen, I love Lionel Richie. He's my man. He's my man. But I got to think when you're writing that check for that thing, and it doesn't matter to him, but it's like, there's a 50% chance that this thing's not going to work out. And I'm just, here's some cash, and I'm just throwing it away. Isn't that kind of, maybe because I'm more of a dad now, and I'm thinking that way, like, do you really want to go out through with this whole big thing? You know, you want a car? Or want me to put a down payment on a house for you? You want to go through this? Because I got better odds in Vegas. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Well, now we know. I think Jeff just cracked the code as to how Lionel Richie ended up performing for the king or King's coronation.
Oh, you think that was some dress money?
It was the check for the.
You're right.
I was kidding. No, I mean, she's very young. She's 24. But it was beautiful, and I think you do what. I don't think Lionel is having any issues.
He's fine.
Checks.
He's fine.
But congratulations to her and the family. We love you, Lionel.
Well said.
and Alan's with good on them.
Yeah, I mean, good luck. It's like you said, it's 50-50, but sometimes, look, you guys, I love all your partners, so it works sometimes. We never talk about that.
True.
That's very
true. I like it. I like the optimism.
We're
okay,
young.
so Todd and Julie Chrisley's daughter, Savannah, got kicked off a Southwest Airlines flight. It all started when the agent asked Savannah to check her carry-on bag at the gate. Watch.
So I went to board my flight to get on, and he told me that I had to check my bag. I was like, okay, if you wouldn't mind, I'm gonna take my bag on the flight, see if I can't make it fit, and if not, I'll check it. His exact words were, no, that's not happening. I was like, okay, well, let's go ahead and put a tag on it in case I have to check it, but I would love to see if there's any room for it. And he goes, you're being an unruly passenger. I told the Southwest attendant that there was no need for him to be a today, and then he threw me off the flight and said I would not be flying.
Ooh, Southwest Airlines said Savannah arrived to the gate late and repeatedly insulted an employee after being asked to check her bag.
I believe that.
Southwest confirmed she was denied boarding and booked on a later flight.
You guys are better than me. I cannot believe that after what her parents did and the damage that her parents caused, the economic hardship that her parents put on a lot of people whose faces we won't know because they're not famous, she's now parading around on podcasts talking about how great her dad is. She showed up to a gate. Just think about, you guys are on a flight. They say it all the time. If you are in this row or later, we are out of overhead bin space. You are going to need to check your bags. That's what happens when you show up late. It's just a thing. I've taken maybe 6,000 or 7,000 flights, and it's always the same message. She heard that message, and then she told America, yeah, I'm just going to see. Okay, well, you know, the good thing is flights aren't on schedules or anything. So we're going to be delayed 10 minutes while this rando checks the overhead bins and sees where she can find her flights. The arrogance in which she walks around this planet is disgusting and distasteful. I am so turned off by this human being. And her like, I simply told the attendant, how dare you? How dare she is repugnant to me. I'm tired of doing stories about her and her family.
Yeah.
Family of criminals.
I agree with you. It comes across real crazy to me that a family that's lived on defrauding small banks, community banks, it has that level of entitlement. I'm going to take a slightly different approach to this story, though, because my sister just ended up in this situation. She was leaving LA, and she was walked up to and asked if she would put her or check her bag. And she's a digital nomad, so everything that she owns is in that bag. This was shortly after Southwest had lost hundreds of bags, and she asked if she could just keep it because everyone behind her still had the bag. So it was very targeted and intentional that they wanted her to check her bag. So I think there has to be a protocol that everyone understands, and not necessarily like this is the person we're choosing to take the bag from, because sometimes that comes across not right.
But I'm assuming that they have different spaces for different bags. I don't know what sis had for her bag, but
Well,
some
no,
people have like a
but
big
like if you're gonna ask someone to check their bag and you don't ask the people behind them when you have a system of A, B, C, D, whatever, then you make it make sense. I'm just saying, make sure you're exercising it the same way across the board. Otherwise, it looks like you're picking and choosing.
And Savannah showed up late, so
right. I think they
there's
are
no
picking
more
and
room.
choosing.
Check your bag, check your attitude, young lady.
Thank you.
And also, I bet she did not come up to the attendant and say, "Oh, can I be so kind?" No, I bet she's like, "Excuse me, let me through." Like, just no one's truthful in this family. No one.
Right.
No one,
There's
no one,
so
no
much
one.
entitlement, and that's what she's using her platform
Yeah,
for.
gross.
Really?
She's so emboldened by it. She thinks this is good for her image.
She has the victim mentality. Not cute. All right, so we're gonna get to McDonald's because it's getting some backlash, you guys, for changing up its burgers. Yeah, the changes include meltier cheese, softer sandwich buns, and adding onions to the burger while they're on the grill to enhance the flavor, okay? One person tweeted, "I have a significant intolerance to onions. My first thought was, I won't be able to eat
Who
burgers."
tweeted that? Savannah?
Another said, "McDonald's is making a mistake. Remember the disaster that was New Coke?" McDonald's tweeted that customers can customize their burgers any way they want. Do you think people are overreacting, Jeffrey?
Of course they are. We need more adversity in people's lives. You're on my bag. Check that, dude. Get something to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's onions in your burger, so you're writing and telling the whole world, or actually your 8 followers, that there's too many. Come on, man. Come on. I'm getting tired.
I'm excited about this
I
change.
do. Well, I do like the
I
onions,
do
but I'm
like
saying
onions,
to
too.
go online and complain about something is like.
When you've had no oppression, any kind of inconvenience feels like oppression.
Yeah.
That is a quote that I'm paraphrasing, but that's really, it shows you exactly the. It is a paraphrase
It's a
quote.
paraphrase.
It's a paraphrase quote.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I don't want to own it.
Quotes and quotes.
The quotes and quotes. And I'm just saying it's true. If you've never experienced problems, this inconvenience feels like oppression, and how privileged of you to not really experience
Tori, does
more.
it not sum up where this country is, where somebody goes, "I'm going to make that cheese meltier," and people are outraged?
I know, what's wrong? Meltier cheese.
What do you want?
I warm up my McDonald's burgers to get them meltier.
Yeah.
So now I don't
just
have to
wanna
do
get
that.
angry.
And you know
Yes.
when they make it with the onions, you know it's gonna be reminiscent of?
In-N-Out burgers.
I was thinking White Castle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do like a White Castle.
I love a White Castle
In-N-Out
slider.
double.
Yes.
We are switching gears
I
here.
haven't had White Castle in 10 years, Eric.
Excuse
Switching
you.
gears, sorry, this is important.
I have White Castle.
We lost some entertainment personalities over the weekend. First, Barry Humphries, the Australian comic best known for his alter ego, Dame Edna, passed away at the age of 89 after complications following hip surgery. He spent 70 years, of course, on the stage and won a Tony Award in 2000 for his Dame Edna Broadway show. And former Dancing with the Stars judge, Len Goodman, passed away Saturday night after a battle with bone cancer. He was 78. Late last year, Len announced he was leaving the show to spend more time with his family in England. He was with the show since it started back in 2005. Wow, two beloved individuals.
And let's not ignore the fact in the room, Dame Edna was someone in drag and some ways, and that is important and showed representation and was a pioneer. Very, very sad. Very sad.
Our thoughts and prayers with their families.